Hey guys, welcome back to To Vogue or Bust. I'm so excited to take you through my absolute favorite beauty look of all time, which is the classic cat eye. So today I'm sharing 5 easy tricks so you can achieve the perfect cat eye. Okay, so to get started, I'll just tell you right now what I have on my face. I have a bit of foundation, some concealer, a little bit of contouring in my cheekbones and some highlighters, some blush. I just did a quick fill in on my eyebrows and just a touch of lipstick. So really simple face. And so the real focus is going to be on this cat eye. What you'll need for this, you'll need a new pencil, just some sort of dark colored pencil. It can be black or brown or whatever else. You're hardly going to use it, so just a little bit to create an outline. And then you'll need a liquid eyeliner. This one is from YSL, but my other favorite one is by L'Oreal, and it's a great kind of more inexpensive option, so I'll make sure they're both linked to below. Mascara, and I've been obsessed with this teeny tiny one, Legendary Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury. And you'll need an eyelash curler. So hit pause, round up your products, and then join me back here and we will walk through this tutorial together. Okay, so let's kick this off. So first things first, wherever your mirror is, you're gonna want to have it, actually I have my laptop here, but you wanna have it at kind of like a 45-degree angle down from your face so that you're kind of looking down at yourself this whole time. And we're gonna take our eyelash curler, but just do a quick curl right at the root of your lashes. And now you can see where your outer lash here, just the last one, is curving towards. And so using that as an indication, also using my lower lash line and the general kind of curve of it, I can come in on my upper lash line here and just really roughly and very delicately just create a little line up there, just so I can kind of make a marker. So we're gonna do both eyes at the same time, and that way you get a quick sense if your eyes are matching, and my eyes are actually somewhat different from one another, most people's are, so that way you can really see if they're symmetrical before you carry on with your liquid liner. So now that we have that rough outline there, and you can check and make sure that both your eyes are symmetrical, we're gonna go in with the liner. So I usually prefer kind of a brush or felt tip pen liner like this one by YSL. Some people really love gel liner. Some people prefer more flexible tips to their liner. For me, having that firmness really helps a lot. But just play around with different textures and different formulas and find what works best for you. Anyway, so we're gonna go in now and we're just gonna trace right back over that line we just created, just really finely. And you want to kind of start smaller here. It's not creating a huge winged out look quite yet. And so we're just going to create a connecting line there. This is going to look like totally weird, but this is just so you get an indication of where you're going to need to start thickening, usually right at the top of your iris, but again, it depends on your eye and on your eye shape. But for me, I tend to start more towards the outside and I really thicken it quite quickly, whereas other people can do more of a gradual line from their inner eye. So again, totally depends on your face and what works best. Now we're just going to go right into that lash line, and starting really low there, we're just going to go in and do the whole lash line through and then start filling in all this thickened area here. And then at a certain point when I'm trying to get into the more fleshy thick part out here, really just stretch it out. So that's what helps with already having created that general shape, is that you can actually kind of get in there and manipulate your skin a little bit to make it easier to glide on top with the pen. So once you've gotten the shape that you like, you can just go in with a Q-tip and do a quick little cleanup. If you really had any big mess ups, you can just go in, do it with a Q-tip first, then just grab some concealer, usually a thicker formula, and a brush, and just go in and really tidy it up. So the next step is one that's a bit trickier, but it's made all the difference for me as far as creating a real graphic line. We're actually gonna go in and do the top waterline with the liquid liner. Clearly this is a bit more of a damp area of the eye, and this is a liquid formula, so it could get a bit messy. For me, it's always worked. The trick is just to kind of stay calm, make sure your eye stays open so that it dries fully, and then you're gonna have this beautiful, really kind of like cohesive look to your eyeliner. Any of those gaps that kind of naturally form between your lashes, you really are able to fill in. So just a note though, it's not like in your waterline, you're just kind of getting right underneath your lash line on this top part. And this is really a nasty one to film, so I'm sorry in advance if this looks painful or creepy. Okay, so now the trick is to not blink, to let it dry, keep your eyes open. Contacts are slowly getting foggy, but that's okay. You just need to wait about 15 seconds. And then we're good. Now the other side. So it's really just, this part is just about getting all those little gaps between the lashes filled. So again, 15 seconds. If you're especially like squeamish or hate people touching your eyes, I mean, maybe skip this step, but. And next, the nude liner, which is something that I used to actually not love. I like my eyes to look a bit more angular than open, but especially as I've gotten older, something about just adding in this nice nude liner on my bottom waterline, it really just helps my whole eye stay awake, and it really kind of draws attention to that top lash line too. So just go in and do that bottom one really quickly. You don't need a lot on, the whole length of the waterline. And last but not least, we're just going to put on that mascara. I always do it as my last step. And the trick here is to really focus on those outer third lashes, because you really want to have that real cat eye effect. The nice thing about mascara is that it kind of like covers all manners of evil as far as like messing up with your eye makeup ever. So really focusing on that outer third will help kind of just gloss over any slight wiggles or wobbles that you might have in your liner. But yeah, let's be real. I mean, these tips should help you nail a pretty close to perfect cat eye, but some days are just going to be better than others, and that's when you need to rely on something like mascara to kind of just pull it all together. And those are my 5 tips for a perfect cat eye. So I hope you guys found that useful. To recap the 5 tips, were first to curl your lashes and to make sure your mirror is at a lower angle so you really get that kind of visual effect of where your eye angle is going. So the lower lash line angling up and that kind of just last lash that you have there on the side. Go then with your pencil liner, so just any kind of Kohl liner that you have, and creating a little dash on both sides of your eye and making sure they're even before carrying on. Go over that line with your liquid liner, and just remember to keep this part rough. You don't have to be making a perfect line, but just go over that pencil outline. Then going in with your liquid liner again and creating almost that extended V towards the center of your eye. If you're nervous about this step, you can always go with the pencil again. Feel free to always come back to this, kind of like your training wheels. And then going back over it again with your liquid liner. Then going through and doing your whole lash line, and then going into your top waterline and just making sure that there aren't any gaps there between your lashes. And the 5th step, which is adding that nude liner to your bottom waterline. Then you add that mascara, and you can add on some more lipstick or do whatever else you want to really elevate your look. But now I have to officially wrap this up because it's snowing so hard outside. It's gone so dark. I don't know if you can see this right now, but it's like gone from being this nice kind of airy gray day to being like a full-blown snow apocalypse, and it just has completely gone dark. So all I can see right now is my ring light and nothing else. I hope this isn't like the darkest, shittiest video. And I'm actually supposed to be going out now in just a few minutes, so I thought this would work out perfectly that I do my cat eye and then head out the door, but now I may be stranded inside. We shall see. But if you guys liked this video, and I hope you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please feel free to comment and share any hacks that you have with your eyeliner to share with everyone else. Any kind of requests you'd like for me to do for future beauty tutorials, because I love doing these and I'd love to pull together some more for you. And I would so appreciate if you guys would subscribe. I've been loving all the support that I've had since I started my YouTube channel, and it's been really fun and a really cool challenge for me to kind of try to bring these weekly videos to you. So would so appreciate the support, and if you subscribe, then you'll be the first ones to see every new video coming out every week. And finally, make sure you see the full story and all the links to shop and a few more extra tips over on my blog. So head on over to tovoguerbust.com and you'll find this tutorial and tons of other beauty tutorials and style stories and travel stories and all the other stuff I cover there. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next one.